This is the third part of her Lucky Lovers of London series. I have not read the first two. It truly doesn't matter. This one is sapphic. So Joe Smith is a cross-dressing lesbian who's married to a man who is like truly he's her best friend. And they were kind of like misfits who found each other. They found safety in crafting this life together. They co-run a printing press where there's like a legitimate side of the business, but also they're pornographers. So her husband gets his mistress pregnant, and Joe wants to be extremely helpful because it's Victorian England. And, women had no rights at that time. He absolutely could have kicked her out on her backside with nothing, and she would have had to start all over again. And so she finds a doctor to help with the pregnancy, and the doctor is a woman. It's Dr. Emily Clark. As you can guess, it's not amazing to be a doctor in Victorian England either as a woman, very little respect. And they could not be any more different. Emily is, she's this uptight Bluestocking. So like she attends literary and intellectual salons, and she's just very, very buttoned up. And Joe goes to like lesbian clubs and is a crossdresser and all this, but it just works. They both do so well with each other. I loved this cast of characters. The chemistry was amazing. I couldn't put it down. And I dropped it right into my favorites folder in my Kindle after I was done so that I could reread it, because I grew up reading historical romances. I mean, as many of us do, swiping books from our mother's shelves, because it was the 90s and that was what was available. And I've missed reading in that genre, but I don't really feel like reading opposite sex pairings. And so it was so great to be able to read a sapphic historical romance that was so fun. And I have no idea how accurate it is. And I don't care. I don't care. I don't need to care.
It was fun.
It was fun. So yeah, definitely. I think that one is honestly like this book totally would be official recommendations. Like there were just so many good. So like any book that I'm talking about, totally recommend all of these.